sang that song.
She's clicked the red. She's clicked the red, so we... No, listen, she's clicked the red, so we must all now put our pants on and behave, okay? But that was a really lovely song.
You are not a fucking chance in hell I am putting pants on. Not in a minute. Am I putting pants on?
Doesn't matter.
It's too fucking hot.
Are you wearing a shirt, though? That's the question, I think.
I'm not wearing anything.
I got a sweater on. I got a sweater on and a hoodie because it's so cool in my house from my air conditioning. So I might.
We live in a civilized country, you know, where we have air conditioning.
The air conditioning. Wear pants.
Welcome everybody to Stool's birthday and everybody that came. This is the first time Scientist Mel has been on my channel. And I'm so excited to have her. So thank you.
Thanks for having the stream.
You're going to hate it so much.
Shut up, Stool. No one's talking to you. So we have Miss Bionic Dance, Kate. We've got Jenny. You there, Jenny?
I'm here.
We've got Dave, Cripple, and then, you know, the birthday boy. So tell us, Stool, what do you want for your birthday?
Okay. That's not like a difficult question, is it? I'm going to take the... Is this like critical questions? Because if it is, I'm going. I'm not doing it.
There'll be questions about flamingos and mermaids.
He's totally going to ask me to spank him. I know that's coming.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, Kate.
I do have a question.
Would you like me to know why?
It's not the same if he has to ask.
I'm quite shocked at the pictures you've been posting recently, Kate, because you had a random... Okay, you're cool. You can stay. Kate is a wonderful person. I know I call her a dick, but she's really awesome. And here's one.
Do we just need to get our paddles out to make you
Let me fucking speak, please. It's my birthday. You've got to let me speak. I think I've got about 13 minutes left.
11.
She's funny. She's got a wicked sense of humour.
Yes, that is true.
Dave, however, is a dick. And he won't take me to Flamingo Land. And I'm never going to let this
wait
go.
there. Give me a second. I've got to find a paddle.
You got it.
You don't have plenty of them, you know, stashed nearby.
I do not have a paddle within arm's reach.
So, just how many spankings is Stool owed today?
Yeah, we would like to know.
That's my question.
Is it really?
I think it's 54. I think he needs 54 spankings.
Wow.
I think
it's 54.
Plus 64. One for good luck.
Yes.
Go ahead, Stool. Tell us.
I'm such a good boy. I really am. I'm so much better than all of you, especially Amanda, because she's shit at doing the internet.
I really, really am.
Dave is an absolute cock because he won't take me to Flamingo Land. Oh, Dave.
It's too hot. All the flamingos died. I'm sorry. They did phone me and tell me.
They're very mean, too. They'll poke out your grandma's eyeballs and stuff.
I had a plan, Dave.
I don't think they will.
That's from the Flamingo song.
Plan.
Well, but my grandmothers are all dead, so...
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, yeah, I mean, they're probably already gone, so...
Mine's not.
Well, let's dig them up and present them to a flamingo herd and see what happens.
Yeah, we can do
that. The birthday boy is still trying to get an edge in word-wise.
Fuck my life, hashtag. So I'm still doing the rounds. So bottom center on my screen is Jenny. Jenny's awesome. Much love. You know what? You're a fucking good person, Jenny. And Scientist and Mel, the only thing I can say about you is that you're... I still hate that you can sing on fucking streams and I can't. How do you do that?
But that she's allowed, or that she deigns to do so, or that she's good at it and you suck.
No, it's fucking sexism. It's gingerism and sexism.
It's reverse sexism. Is that what you're saying?
if you want
But
to call
to
it
be
that, go
fair,
for it.
most of my videos have limited to no ads because advertisers are just like, we can't put ads on anything where you talk about a vagina.
Also,
No,
I do
not a
have
vagina.
to do a real serious here. Scientist
You know
and
what?
Mel's
That's
brain
because
is
people advertise
absolutely
hookers.
brilliant,
Well, thank you.
They'd advertise on
and she's
vagina
immensely good. Dave, shut the fuck up! I'm doing serious grown-up stuff here, you knob. And Scientist and Mel has a really wonderful way of transferring her super clevers into the stupids. She's really fucking good at it. Really good.
Thank you, I guess. I didn't mean to turn the clever into stupid, but okay.
No. What I'm saying is, you do a very good job of pumping the clevers into the stupids, into the stupid people.
What the fuck does that even? Okay.
I
I don't want to hear about Stool pumping anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody does.
He really likes milking cows, so he does like pumping teats.
I want to see him practice.
And I guess churning butter could be a kind of pumping.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Doing
start
them
molesting his
biceps,
microphones.
They call it butter now?
I bet he does it to the Queen song. Do, shh. Another one bites the dust. That's how he churns butter.
Please don't ruin Queen.
And guess what? You won't get nominated for doing that. However, if I do, don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'll get bananated.
You have to do the hand motion.
This is not your channel, Stool. I will be the one that gets in trouble, you dick.
Stool,
To be
now
fair,
that-
just can I just say
No, you
something
can't.
here?
now that
No,
Elizabeth is on the stage,
no, of course not.
What?
Well, I was defending you there, Stool.
I know you were.
Somebody's got to defend him.
In my defense,
No.
because Manda is such a colossal dick and who can't do the internet, I was actually 3 minutes away from starting my own bloody fucking birthday stream. Now, how sad is that? That's really fucking sad.
I asked you if you wanted to do it on your channel. You knew we were doing something. I've been fucking asking all day. It's not my fault everybody ignores me.
Still, how many people would have come if it had been on your channel?
How many people are here now? There's only 10 people here now. So it's fine.
10? Are there other people?
Yeah, there are people that want to come but can't because we can only fit 6.
Oh, that's what she said. Oh, I've got you all.
Only fit 6. That's what she said. Well, she's a pretty freaking super soldier at that point.
I've got to say, I'm being slightly self-indulgent here. I've made you all big. I don't usually do this, so I can't actually see what's going on.
There you go. Diana's in the background.
Okay. Actually, you know what, Diana? I have to pop out for a few minutes and shred the chicken anyway, so I'm gonna jump out and put Diana in, and I am making Kate in charge. Okay.
Oh no! Do not do that.
That poor chicken.
Can we just talk about that euphemism? Shred the chicken. I'm pretty sure that's a
that's a little
thing.
scary.
I'm more worried about the euphemism Kate in charge.
By the way, yeah, I'm curious about how I do anything.
You can't do anything.
I want to know.
You have no
how to do it.
powers, Kate.
Kate's in charge of. God, we're in trouble.
In charge of the stream. She didn't transfer admin powers. Okay, got it.
You have no real world powers, but here, the important thing is, a grown-up gave you some trust, Kate. Now,
yeah, well, more the fool she. Anyway, over that away is Diana. Most of you know her anyway.
Hi, Di.
Hi, Diana.
Hello.
So, okay.
Crappy birthday, Stool.
I'm glad your parents fucked.
I wonder if Stool's ever going to upgrade to plushy seat, or is he just going to stay Stool? You know, it's kind of like Robin Hood Men in Tights, where they upgraded their name to Latrine from Shithouse. I just wonder, are you going to move up from Stool to cushy seat, maybe dining chair?
I do love vague references to films that
Upgrade
none
to
of
the
these
coffee
youngsters
cat.
have ever seen. I always love that.
I was
Wait a
thinking.
minute, let me
messes
get
with
this
the
thing
heads.
plugged in.
I was thinking he was going to upgrade.
There we are, much better.
I thought he was going to upgrade from like Stool to emesis.
Hmm.
Yeah, that would work.
Well, it is up.
Or Ottoman. Ottoman sounds very fancy, Stool. You should change
would
it.
It
like-
sounds quite
I would love an
imperial,
Ottoman.
even.
Yes.
I would totally love an Ottoman.
I think it's more likely to change to a throne.
There's a whole song by Vampire Weekend where they sing about an Ottoman, you know, and
I'd
it's a
rather have
title.
an Otter woman myself, but hey.
More
And it
fun
kind of
to-
sounds like Otter Man. You could be Otter Man.
Sounds
that's a
like
heck of
World
a
War One.
superhero.
He kind of
Otter Man. I'm trying to picture what Otter Man would do. Is flies backward, upside down, doing this with his hands. I mean,
Yeah,
Well, that-
banging rocks.
The really sad thing is, and you internet people will know this, sometimes you pick a name, you pick an avatar, whatever, and it can be stupid. Kate knows this, obviously, because she's the fucking expert at this. But you kind of stuck with it, and you can't change it because, how can I lose my sex appeal?
What?
It's
How do
what
you
I am.
lose what you've never had?
There you go.
Dave, you stick microphones up your bum. Fuck off.
Well, it sounds like you guys are starting an OnlyFans together.
I've tried to do that. I've looked into it, but it's terribly complicated because
I created an
there is
OnlyFans.
no
and it was a
space in
pain
my
the
name,
arse.
nerdy.
I created an OnlyFans, and
Never was.
doing
Sorry.
it in the UK is hard.
if somebody proper was driving this stream, I would be able to see stream chat. But yeah, women.
You can
Yeah.
click on comments.
Yeah.
Comments.
It's like right over there. Wait, other side.
Right next to the part that says private chat, or in your
Yeah.
case, pervert chat.
I've got StreamYard maximized. It's big.
So you're blaming. Okay.
I'm just blaming everybody.
Anyone.
Oh my goodness. So,
I'm
Stool,
alright.
what did you do today for your birthday? Level up day. What'd you do?
I slept and I played SimCity.
Did you have any cake?
Why are you talking like that?
Like what?
Why do you keep doing this pretend attempt at an English accent? It's really creepy.
What are you talking? I said, did you have any cake?
Why do their
No, I did-
accents make you sound more common?
For some reason, Stool here thinks that I'm trying to be all posh and toffee nosed like him.
Oh,
That sounds
Lord.
more Cockney.
I wasn't even trying for anything specific. For all I knew, I morphed from Scottish to Irish to Welsh midway through.
At the end, you got quite good posh.
I don't know. It took me a while to figure out what the hell toffee nosed meant. Like, I knew what was meant by it, but not why it meant that.
So you took a nap and you played SimCity. Is it the old SimCity where you can destroy your city with aliens or a natural disaster?
Oh,
Or
that's an
Godzilla.
interesting question, Sciences and Mel, because everybody knows SimCity.
Hooray!
No, I was.
I lost my wallet and I just found it.
That's a good thing, right?
Yes, that's a very good thing.
That's a very good thing. I was playing. What do you call it? SimCity Let's Build It, which is the mobile version, which I play on my MacBook Pro. Yes, Sciences and Mel. I am also sexy like you.
Oh, you've got a
And-
Mac.
And
That explains so much about you.
Whatever. And
the worst thing is, he let me into a secret at one point.
No, shush. We don't talk about secrets.
He had an Apple Watch.
I still have.
Oh, he still got it.
It doesn't fucking work, but whatever.
Why doesn't it work? What did you do to it?
Because they're shit.
No, it doesn't work because my
went
Apple
straight up his bum.
It doesn't work because my iPhone died. So
okay, here's a question for the chat. Why doesn't Stool's Apple Watch work? Go. Did you drop it in the toilet? No. Did you step on it while walking outside because you don't know how to do the latch thingy?
Did he put it up his bum?
Did he put it up his bum?
Why do you keep shouting about putting things up your bum? You people are really
weird. Our bums up your bum.
You people are weird, and I'm scared, and I'm going to phone the police.
This is news that we're weird. Come on, I've been strange since you knew me.
Nerdy wants to know: is the iWatch shot-proof? Stool?
I have no idea what that meant. What do those words mean?
You don't know what shart means?
I misheard the question. Sorry. Okay, I get it now.
Is the iWatch shart-proof?
Stop saying iWatch. It's an Apple Watch. And yes, I did have one. And it was very sexy and cool. And I know damn well that Scientist Mel has one, but she won't admit to it. And
I don't have an Apple Watch. I have a Fitbit. So I guess maybe that's a bit worse.
The only problem with the Apple Watch is, I mean, they are wonderful because they're not stupid things like those Fitbit things where the only thing you're concerned about is how many steps you've walked to the toilet.
This also does swimming. I can do swimming. It keeps my heart rate, my oxygen percentage, my sleep, all that.
Yeah, because that's what we're all concerned about because we all go swimming, totally normal. But the Apple Watch is actually quite brilliant unless your iPhone fucking dies.
It
then
makes
it's
you
useless.
look like a cunt. That's what an Apple Watch does.
This is not true, actually. I'll show you some pictures. I'll show you some pictures because mine was very sexy.
You're an Apple bigot. Nobody listens to you.
You know, when I taught high school, students would try to use their Apple Watch to cheat.
Dave is anti-Apple.
Apple is like the Cliff's Notes of computers.
It really isn't.
The Apple II was good for 6 months.
I'll tell you something. I'm going to do I'm going to break Kate's head here because the kind of trope is that Apple is for rich people who don't know what they're doing and it makes them easy. It makes things easy for them and it looks pretty. Well, here's the thing, you big leather. If you had a fucking proper MacBook Pro or whatever, your editing life would be a hell of a lot easier.
No, it wouldn't.
Nah, because I've got one hell of a GPU.
Dick, why are you arguing with me? I'm the fucking expert on this matter. It really would.
Yeah, but it would also be a lot to spend on just an editing bay that's not good for other things like gaming.
And in 6 months' time, however good it was, you couldn't just fucking go and upgrade the GPU and go faster.
There you go.
I resent this. I really resent this because if you're saying that my MacBook Pro is shit at gaming, I've just got to tell you something.
You've been playing SimCity 2000 on it.
I've been playing SimCity. the fucking Android version. So fuck you.
Okay, but I have a really kick-ass gaming laptop that could probably run circles around your MacBook.
But the point is, Apple's operating system was so shit they had to switch out to a Unix.
I'm not happy with this conversation.
They knew that, and you're talking about something that is now like 15 years old. It's like things pass, you should let them go. Nobody harasses Windows about the original Windows application anymore, do they? Because that
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I can bitch about Windows as well.
That was such a horrible operating system. They never should have introduced it.
I'm confused by something Dave said just a minute. Has Apple discovered that men who've had their balls cut off are better at programming?
Okay.
You said they moved to a Unix system.
What you have to do when Kate does this, you have to pause and then count to 3.
It's another bad pun by Kate. Just move on.
I mean, whether it was funny or not, it's over now.
But here's the thing, and this is why I adore Kate, because her jokes are so monumentally shit.
And when one lands, though, it's quite good.
But this is not the important thing, because I'm clever. You heard it here
kids,
first.
I have to go, so you'll be free to trash Apple computers all you want.
I will not be doing that, Jenny.
Those of us who have been using them since 1984 and done advanced video editing and all sorts of very, very detailed and critical math.
No one's saying that Apple weren't good at some point.
Primarily an excellent top-notch machine, just like JPL feels.
I'm Team Jenny.
We'll talk to you all later.
Bye, Jenny.
Love you.
Bye, Jenny.
Bye. I'll come back.
Flub-a-dub blib blob bleep.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I have both a PC and
Can I continue now before I...
Why?
No.
Listen, it's my birthday. You'll let me fucking talk.
It's not your birthday.
I've spent 18 fucking
birthday.
months. I've spent 18 months being told that I overtalk, and that is not true. I've got problems with my internet. Shut the fuck up. So I will be allowed to talk for once in my life.
For
Take
once in my
You're
life,
not able to
I have
talk on your own
someone
channel.
who needs
What do you think of the
me.
chances of someone else's channel?
So how about that local sports team, eh?
I've got to finish my thing. One of the reasons why
That's what he said.
Which thing? We're like 6 diversions out.
I mean,
You're
I know
not
I'm a
making this
child,
easy
but I'm
for
also
me.
high, so forgive me.
One of the reasons why... Kate, I forget, are we still on our truce? Or has that expired?
There was a truce?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
Oh, no, of course, you're always stoned. But one of the reasons why I adore Kate is because her jokes are so amazingly shit. Yet, she still laughs her cock off at her own jokes. And I think that's really funny.
I do not. I laugh at other people's horrified reactions to my jokes.
You laugh at your own jokes.
I laugh at people looking horrified.
I know how this works because what you do, you queue up one of your shit jokes and you can see the little smirk before you deliver the punchline. You know what you're doing.
I do not have a tell. Oh, there was this one time when I was at a comic book role-playing game shop, and just there were a bunch of people sitting around playing, and I knew one of them were chatting, and sci-fi comes up. And so I say, I never really watched much Star Trek, but I like that Wesley Crusher kid. And the horrified look on his face, there's just... Right? And that is what made me laugh. Not my own joke, but that on his face. You see. And it's the same with you.
He's very old now.
Okay.
What you need to do is say how bad
Will
Star
Wheaton
Wars
is
now.
insanely old.
He's 50.
Okay, whatever.
He is, isn't he? It came out the other day. He is now older than Patrick Stewart was when he played Patrick Stewart, when he played...
Yeah.
Exactly.
The only reason he looks younger is because he's not wearing a rug.
Yeah, I think he's 48 or 49. Patrick Stewart started Next Generation when he was, I believe, 47.
I wouldn't usually dwell on this, but because it's my birthday, I'm allowed to. But when people get older and the age, I still think, and I'm still absolutely adamant, that Kate is only 27.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm 45 and a half. Of course I'll fucking take it.
I would never usually talk about a lady's age because it's a really impolite thing to do. And I'm British and patriotic. But basically Kate is 27 and always will be. Scientism, Mel, let's do you next.
This isn't an orgy, Stool. Sorry.
Maybe
At
it's
least
an
it's
orgy
good
for
to know
one.
that he cares about like turns and shit like that during an orgy. Not that anybody would join an orgy with Stool, but maybe if you want to come in and sit in the background, and I'll switch you in when I go back in. The link is in the chat.
So if things, I'm kind of out of, I'm out of joint here. That's not a drug reference, but can you still only do 6 people in StreamYard?
Well, I didn't. Yeah, I only had this. I didn't use like Dave's fancy StreamYards or anything like that because it was just you, me, and Dave at the beginning anyway. So
I thought things had changed. Maybe I'm wrong.
no, you can expand it. They have expanded versions, but anyway. So what were you talking about? What I missed?
Oh,
I don't know. You were
nothing.
saying something about patting a tree that's like autic or something. What's an autic tree that you keep patting?
What?
I don't know. He said something about patriotic. I didn't understand.
Oh, okay. How drunk is Stool right now?
He can't see
4.
straight, and he's bad enough. He thinks Apple's decent. Pretty fucking bad.
Where's your condensed milk? I'm really sad that you haven't pulled that out yet.
Is that a euphemism?
Well, I mean,
milk
he's
though?
normally got a can of condensed milk that he drinks out of, like a Charles Dickens orphan or something. But you know,
Like warm too?
yeah, it's just like in a can. He just sits there, and I think if it was gone, he would say, "Please, sir, may I have some more?" And then he'd get another can of condensed milk.
Wait, what actually is condensed milk? I actually don't know.
It's like
It's milk that's been condensed.
Yes.
Oh,
some of
thank you
the
so
some
much,
of the
Captain
water's
Obvious.
been taken out and extra sugar's been added to it, so it's really
Oh.
sweet.
Yeah, there
so it's
you
kind of
go.
thick.
So it's like
Yeah.
thickened milk.
Yeah.
Thickened milk with extra sugar.
But without being cream.
Yeah, it's more
Okay.
like goo. It's
You
kind of
people
yeah, it's
really
very-
need to
That's-
stop judging
And
our
Stool just
choices.
drinks this like it's eggnog?
yeah, like that out of the can.
Oh,
Hummingbirds
wow.
are mean, yo. I have a hummingbird feeder right here, and like if one bird is feeding off of it, and then another bird wants to come in, it'll just like chase that fucker away, and they're mean. Anyway. So I was making Angel's favorite dinner tonight because we have a couple of days to ourselves. So
Roast
man.
duck and
Oh,
crackler?
this is
How'd you
gonna get
manage
hard.
that?
they
Did
went
you-
my
Okay,
aunt is
Amanda, did you mention or allude to food?
yes, I
Yeah.
said I was making Angel's favorite.
Oh, tell
But
me
no,
about the food.
I will get to it. Let me get to why we were able to make
I
the
don't
food to
want the
begin with.
story. I don't want the story.
I
That's
don't give a
boring.
fuck what you want, Stool. This is my fucking channel. By the
Tell
way,
me
the
about the
golf course
story.
is like
I
right
need
there,
the
so
food
they can probably
porn.
hear me. Shut
Does
the
it have
fuck up, Stool. So anyway, they
Was it hot-
it's my
was it hot and
aunt's
spicy?
wedding anniversary, so they went and they're having kind of like a family reunion. And my mother, like my uncle lives in Austria, and like they weren't going to let him come unless my mom could get a letter from her doctor that was basically saying she's dying, so like he should come now, it's his last chance or whatever. And she couldn't do that because she wasn't sick enough, so my mother is under the impression that the whole family is mad at her now because she's not dying. It's insane. But anyway, so they're
Wow.
gone for just a couple of days. Yeah, my parents are nuts.
I mean, I
My
have to
food-
admit there are some people I'm mad at for not dying, but
Yeah, her husband would be one of them. but,
Wait a minute. I'll get to it. Just give me some time, will you?
Oh, shut the fuck up, Diana.
you would bring me the head of William Shatner. Sorry.
We would not have tried so hard to save your fucking life if that's what we wanted. So I do not want to hear shit from you about that. Anyway, so Angel's favorite dinner is the thing called cracked chicken. Have you ever had it, Mel?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Kate knows.
It's like a
Wait a
big
minute, can
old
I hear that
restaurant
one more time?
Just
What
for
is that?
that in San Diego. It's what is it called? It's like McCracken or something. I forget, but
It's basically just chicken. You use a crock pot and you slow cook it all day. We tried thighs today. Last time was breasts, but you put it in with a bunch of cream cheese and ranch dressing the powder stuff, and then you let it cook for like 6 hours, and then you add cheddar cheese and bacon, and you mix it all up, and you shred the chicken, and you can we put it on sandwiches. So it's basically
really
cheese and chicken and bacon.
Cheesy ranch chicken on sandwiches sounds really nice.
It is so fucking good. It really is. So
this is turning me on so much. I'm really excited and aroused because I love food porn. And we
cooked so much bacon. Like we made stuff for the dinner, but we also made stuff we will have for the rest of the weekend too. That it took us an hour to bake all the bacon. So
now I want bacon.
Bacon sounds
the whole house smells like bacon.
Lovely.
Come on over.
Dave.
I'll fry some up.
Wait a minute.
Dave,
I think
what
those
time are we
toaster
on?
scrambles I
What
bought are
time in the
bacon.
UK are we on? No, right now.
There you go. What, Stool?
Oh God, this is such hard work.
Yes.
It is very hard work.
Yes, it
Dave,
is.
what time is it in the UK right now? I can't see my clock.
20 past
It is
1.
12:17.
Shut up!
So technically, I could, if I wanted to be sexy, I could order some food porn right now
Yes.
and have it delivered.
You could order
To my
food porn
door.
and have it delivered. Does it come to you in the email in the form of pictures, or are you talking actual?
14.4 kilobytes per second. Yes.
What is crack chicken?
You know what I really
that's
want
what I
right
was
now?
just describing, Dave.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
I'm
made
not
for
doing
Angel.
some sort of crack pot.
Yeah, you bake it in the crock pot, but it's just a lot of cheese and chicken
crack
and bacon.
pot?
Yeah, it's probably
It's
called
crack
crack
pot.
because it's like crack cocaine. You just really want a whole lot of it.
Yeah, it is that. It's just so good. That's why they call it
Cheese
crack
and chicken. Oh my God.
and
Come on.
bacon.
Okay, that
Lots of
sounds
bacon.
vile. Why would you destroy chicken?
Oh, fuck
Cheese
you.
and chicken?
You don't- Dave hates cheese. He is like,
Vile.
yeah, you are vile. Only fucking sociopaths hate cheese,
Oh
Dave.
my gosh. You know, we're not going to listen to like what tastes good from a Brit, man. For real.
Yeah.
I've had your food.
Most deaf.
Fish and chips are great, but that's where it ends.
Well,
Fish and chips
I've
are great.
actually not had the opportunity to even try fish and chips. I'm not much of a seafood fan, but I'm so curious about kippers.
I know.
Have you had spotted dick?
Cotton chips.
No, I will not have any of that. Even
spotted
without
dick.
the suggestive name, I've heard what's in it, and it sounds nasty.
Yorkshire pudding is really just bread. It's like a bread thing.
Jelly
it's not real
deals.
pudding.
Well,
One of the
that's one of
things-
the things that's so odd about Brits is that they call dessert pudding. Like every dessert is pudding. It's like those weirdos in the south of the U.S. who
Yeah.
call every soda Coke.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't-
that's true.
I've got to talk about this because you've just mentioned the magic words, fish and chips, and I don't know what Dave's situation is
With mushy peas.
No.
where he lives, but I can't get hold of it, and I'm really fucking struggling.
I haven't tried in like 3 weeks.
Oh,
I'll
but
tell you
you've
what,
had some.
They're
Although-
chip buddy. They put
Right.
French fries on sandwiches with butter. That's a sandwich.
Right, you
Yeah,
can't
that's
expand on
weird.
this Stool. Okay, you cannot expand on this stream. Right? Do you want to know what we can't get at the moment?
Everything. Brexit. Yay.
No, this is way worse. This is horrific for Britain.
What?
Flakes.
What,
Oh my gosh, no.
like cereal?
We cannot get flakes.
Oh my
What the
gosh,
fuck
this
are
is
flakes?
Just
oh,
don't
no,
wash
no,
your
no,
hair for a couple of
no.
weeks. But
Yeah, there you go.
one thing that I really want to try more than fish and chips is fusion chips.
What the hell
What
is
are
fusion
fusion
chips?
chips?
Fish and chips, fusion chips.
Oh,
Oh, it's a nuclear joke.
sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
Nuclear
The two
joke.
scientists on the stream that it went over our heads.
I get quite wound up when people take the piss out of fish and chips
Oh, that's
because
what's
it is
going
one
on.
of it is one of the most sexiest things ever.
You
And if you
look.
if you've
I
never
have
tried
seen
it,
stuff you eat, Stool. It is fucking foul, especially what you call pizza. No, you do not get opinions on food.
Okay.
It's gross.
Try getting hammered out in Camden and then look for nachos. There are none. They don't have nachos in London when you're hammered in the middle of the night,
I
leaving
don't
like
think I've
a
ever
party.
had what you call nachos.
Huh?
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't think I've
that's
ever
like a
had-
human rights violation.
It
not
is.
having nachos
When you're
afforded to you
drunk,
when
the
you're-
best you could
Yes.
do is get like a hero
Excuse me.
wrap or something. You can't
no,
find
no,
nachos
no.
anywhere.
No.
And you can't
I'm
find
drunk.
even one burger joint in India.
What? When you are drunk, you have a doner kebab.
I don't want a
This is
kebab.
very true.
I want some
Nobody wants a
nachos,
fucking
man.
kebab, yo. No, yeah.
No, you have
No,
nachos
you don't
is
eat a
good.
kebab when you're drunk. You want some nachos. You want some cheese. You want some
no.
corn
See, now you're just
chip.
talking. Now you're just talking out of horrible.
I need
And it's not proper cheese unless it glows in the dark and visible from orbit. You know it's not. Not for nachos.
Man,
Right?
it's
science
come out of
isn't coming.
can this big and this tall, and you got to use one of them special can openers and pour it out. That's how you do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Dave, I've got a little thing that I'm going to put to you. Yes, that's what she said. Well, fuck you. So what we'll do is we'll take Kate, Amanda, and Scientist and Mel, and we will take them and we will make them eat proper fish and chips.
I've had proper
love
fish and chips. I've
seafood.
been to London, man. I've gone several places and had proper fish and chips.
But
One
from
of
a
my
chain,
friends
or
that I
from a-
visit
from a
worked under
Chinese.
Giles Corin, man. Come on.
It's got to be fish and chips from a
one-
Chinese.
Okay, but one question about okay, I understand the fish, probably kippers or whatever.
Cod.
But the chips, are you going to use Ruffles or Lay's or what?
No, those are crisps.
I know.
Kate.
No, they're not. They're totally not. No,
You only
die
get
on that
those at
fucking
the
hill.
bar because they don't have proper food at like a
What?
pub. You sit there and get crisps
Wait.
after.
What the fuck is with the British and the Irish people eating sandwiches that are just chips and butter and like
I
white
know.
bread?
That's a
Sandwiches
buddy.
are the best food.
Yeah,
Hey,
you know, I
there.
remember trying to figure out what the hell a buddy was because I heard them mention it once on Red Dwarf. It was the chili cheese chutney sandwich at one point, and he calls it a buddy, and I'm like, what the hell is a buddy?
It's literally potato between bread
I'm so hungry.
with butter on the bread, and that's a sandwich.
That's fucked up. Tell me the
it's
potatoes
weird,
cooked.
right?
Please tell me the potatoes cooked.
Yeah, it's like French
Oh, thank
fries in a sandwich.
No one eats raw
That is
potatoes.
weird.
What do you think of us that we might eat raw potato?
Well, what do I know? I mean,
You put fucking
like
corn
you
pizza.
people are within screaming distance of the folks who eat haggis. What do you want from me?
I do have to say, I do like a good Scotch egg, a good proper Scotch egg.
They
But
smell like
What the
farts.
fuck is a Scotch
I
egg?
love
I didn't
Scotch
like
eggs.
anyway. So.
I mean, I love eggs, I love sausage, I love breadcrumbs, but they
Is
just
it all
smell
I
like
can
farts.
Thank you. Okay, so this is it. Like it just looks like mush, but it's chicken and it's
See,
cheese and bacon.
I would put my whole face in that.
It is so fucking good.
I would eat that like a toddler with my hands.
All right. Well, wrap it up.
I'll be
I would
back
just
in a minute.
scoop
There
it
you go.
up and just shove it in.
You know what? I believe you.
Yeah, I would. I don't even feel bad about saying that. I think we are allowed toddler moments throughout, the year. Just a couple times.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. That and chocolate cake would be two of those.
Oh,
Yes, baby.
you
Which
know,
we also
my
got
fat
tonight
ass
as
wanted
well.
an ice cream cake today for no reason whatsoever, except that it's really hot outside. And I'm like, I haven't had an ice cream cake in like 10 years. I think I'm going to go get one. So I go and drive and get one. There's no cake in it. It's just freaking ice cream. I was so mad.
Well, it's I
I
guess it
thought
depends
that
on
one
who you
might
it
get that
from.
impression from the name.
I know. It was from Baskin Robbins and everything. I'm like, B&R cake is going to be awesome. And then I'm just like, it's nothing but ice cream.
Right. That's why it's an ice cream cake.
And it's like
I know,
$40
it's
for
No,
this
but
much
to
cake
be
too.
fair, I've had ice cream cakes that had like cake layers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good. So you have to. I wonder if they have a special recipe so it doesn't get like, soaked like
Soggy?
to the cake. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand how they don't get it soggy.
I don't
because
know.
I've tried making ice cream
Extra
cake before,
starch, maybe?
or maybe a layer of like starch or flour or something. I don't
Maybe
know.
it's like
Or
a thin layer of
caramel or
cake,
nougat
kind
or
of like
something.
a cracker. Maybe
I
like
don't know,
a
I
cracker.
suppose-
Or
Yeah.
they take a torch to a bunch of sugar like flan.
Yeah, there you go. Or you could put a nice thick layer of icing over the cake, and the ice cream will not necessarily melt through and into and around. And what am I talking about?
Okay, so do
Wow,
you guys have you ever
say
had
that
like
in Leather and Slavic.
have you had like have you guys been to Shoney's and had one of their ice cream sundaes, like their fudge sundaes?
Oh
Y'all ever
God, not it. It's been years.
What's
Okay, so it
Shoney's?
tastes like this, but no cake in it, no brownie in it. So it's
Yeah,
like
Shoney's?
a
yeah.
fudge topping with whipped cream and little sprinkled nuts and stuff and vanilla ice cream. It's
The
actually
Hades
pretty
is
good.
Shoney's.
Shoney's. Oh, you got to look up Big
Really?
Boy.
Yeah,
Whoa,
they are a big boy
you mean like
franchise.
wait, rewind. Like Bob's Big Boy?
He's like a big round dude with some red
Right.
overalls.
He's like with Tintin hair and he's up like this. Yeah.
Yes, that's Big Boy.
Yes.
Okay,
They are
yeah,
a franchise holder just the way
used
Bob
to be
is, just the
one.
way Frisch's is.
There used to be one right by my house in Vermont. It's a Japanese restaurant now, but there used to be one.
Did they keep the same like symbol of the dude and just change it a little bit?
Oh, they had a statue. Oh, you mean the Japanese place? No.
They took
No.
it down. That's so sad. I bet somebody
Yeah.
has that in their living room right now because that's
That would
America.
be funny.
She's actually trying to chew on the spoon right now. She's so into it.
I'm so
I
jealous
like
of
the
that
thing.
dog. I've
What
never
is
wanted to
that?
take a
Anyway, is
spoon
that
so
peanut
much.
butter? What's the dog liking?
No, this is like she's licking off the cracked chicken spoon, so she's getting all the bacon.
Gotta be the cheese. Yeah, gotta be the cheese.
Oh my god, that is my happy dog.
She's like actually trying to nibble on the wood itself. She's kind of like shaking a little bit.
You know what I'm reminded of? You remember those little like those cups of ice cream that would come with that flat wooden
The
spoon?
little wooden spoon.
Yep.
Oh, I hated that spoon. It was so awkward.
It's like, was that Bluebell? Did you guys have Bluebell ice cream, or is that just a southern thing?
We didn't have it in Vermont.
I think all of the ones that are like that though come with a little thing. Did you ever get a splinter though?
No.
Because if there was
I
ever
never got a
split in the
splinter.
wood,
Mhm.
if there was ever a split in the wood and like it was a little bit cracked and you licked into it, you get like tongue stuck in that split in the little splinter. Yeah, so
Hey, that just
Look at Stool. He's had it with all of us.
No,
yeah.
no. Here's the thing. I apologise. I am multitasking because I do love my food porn. So I'm looking at my favourite food delivery service.
Are you gonna get a curry?
I really want a curry scientism, Mel. I really do.
Curries are nice. You guys have good
Can you get
curries
bread
there.
and butter and have it as a sandwich.
You should get a burrito.
They don't. They don't do those late night, man.
don't-
I tried
oh.
really hard to find
Yeah.
tacos, nachos, burritos. They just don't do it unless it's like a kebab hero thing.
Do they even have Mexican food over there?
I've yet to find it, but they tried really hard with the American food. There's a place called the Breakfast Club. Funny American thing.
Is that like
No,
hamburgers?
They only
It's
have
pretty good.
Mexican food in Mexico.
All the Mexicans
That's
say that
science.
the Mexican food in San Diego is better than the Mexican food in Mexico. I'm not sure if I believe them, but
Well,
There is
I
a
know
really
that
nice
the,
Cuban place in Shoreditch, though. There is a really nice Cuban restaurant in Shoreditch. I will say.
I know
I
that the
imagine you
Mexican
add more
food.
sugar.
I know the Mexican food in El Paso is better than it is in Mexico. I can attest to that.
well, I have to
Tucson.
admit, like I've been physically in Cuba. Like I've walked through Havana, and I've had Cuban food in Cuba, and it was really bland. But then I've had Cuban food here in the United States, and oh my gosh, is that ever so tasty! So I wonder if it's just a matter of like eating it in the homeland. They just don't have all the supplies necessary to make the real thing. I don't know.
That
Why
is
would you
entirely
microwave
possible.
Sushi, nerdy. You don't cook the sushi. That's why it's sushi, dummy. And also gross. I don't eat seafood anyway. So the next
Funny
time.
thing, though, nerdy rodent, you can buy frozen sushi like at Costco and thaw it out in the microwave.
Okay, that's nasty.
I I don't recommend that though. Let it thaw in your fridge.
He thinks he's gonna dunk on American food again. Fucking, you're British, okay? You can't. I'm sorry. Your food is gross.
Oh my goodness! One of the things I do when I go visit over in the UK, I stay with my friend Hall, who lives out by Kew Gardens. I always cook like a Southern dinner there. So, and she'll request specific ingredients that she can't get there. So I always make cornbread, and I'll bring like Slap Your Mama Louisiana seasonings, and I'll make like, they don't have great northern beans there. There's no great northern beans. So I'll make like ham and beans, and then I'll make like some turnip greens and stuff like really Southern Cajun stuff as well. And so I always cook them dinner. And so it's really funny because when I made cornbread and they had like a little dinner party, the sweet cornbread was treated as an appetizer. And I'm like, oh, y'all are so precious. I just love this. Like, oh, it's sweet cornbread from the South of America. And I'm like, yes, it is. Y'all enjoy. But, they're my friends and I adore them. But it's always so fun to kind of like go in and make food for them when I visit.
It's been a long time since I've had a corn muffin. Used to get them regularly, like at the supermarket. They just had these big, huge, like corn muffins.
We don't
do what?
Eat it.
It's so good though.
Corn, but eat it. Like, we don't do cornbread particularly. We don't do corn muffins, corn this. We don't put fucking corn in our petrol either.
But corn muffins are great. You can make jalapeno spicy with cheese. I usually make mine like sweet honey with some cream style corn mixed in. So it's really nice and moist and sweet. Tastes so good.
Yeah, if you're not actually making like baked goods out of your corn, you're actually missing out. It's really tasty.
It is. It's good. And it's really good with like beans and ham. Oh my God. You slow cook some great northern beans, which are not available in Britain. So anytime I would go like through security, they would check like my great northern beans and cornbread mix for gunpowder. And it was certified gunpowder free by TSA, guys. Isn't that great? So that was always fun.
Do you mean anything specific by northern beans? Because, I know some types of beans, but northern beans could cover a lot of ground.
That's literally what they're called, great northern beans. They're like white beans, and they make this really nice gravy when you slow cook them, and you throw in like ham while it's slow cooked.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that what you usually get in like beanie weenies? Is that what those are?
No, beanie weenies. Those are like navy beans.
Oh.
Yeah, great northern beans are a bit larger than navy beans. I used to grow them, and they're very tasty.
Now I'll look them up at some point.
I've got to go back to being 12 here because
back to being 12.
I'm juvenile, so the image in my head now is when Scientists and Mel and Kate go through customs, somebody has to check their big bean. Just saying, I'm 12.
I get pat down every time, Stool. They always check me for like weapons. I walk through the See You Naked machine because they have a machine where you can walk through and it like looks at the entire form of your body by some perv in another room who's like, oh, and then you
get that. I don't know why. Why do I look like why do they think I'm carrying? I don't know.
Every single time. And they go, oh, we got to check under your boobs and we got to check near your butt. And I'm like, we're going to let this lady do it. And these guys are standing there. Would you like to go somewhere private? No, just get it over with.
Well, every time I walk through, I don't know what it is. It's like my right hip right here. They think I'm concealing something. And it's like, the pocket is empty, everything. There's no metal there except possibly a rivet on my jeans, but for some reason it like it looks like there's a knife on the monitor. And I'm like, what the hell? You can see the pocket's flat. Do you think I have some sort of compartment in my hip?
I had on a sundress that was literally just cotton spandex blends, like a sports bra and some underwear. And I walked through it and they're like, oh, she might be Carrie, and then they got to feel me up. I'm like, could y'all give me a drink voucher or something? Because every time I come to here,
Buy
man,
me a
for
drink.
Oh, I should totally queue up like porn music on my cell phone.
You know, I haven't.
You
I
know,
have been on
like
a
the
plane-
70s bounce, you know that.
I have been on a plane since I got my first spinal cord stimulator, but not since I got my new one that has the 2 different batteries. So I don't know yet if this new one, because now I have both in there. It's stupid. If it would, you know, set anything off. I don't know. But I mean, I've had metal all throughout my body before. That's not a big problem. But
that just makes you Wolverine. It's okay.
Yes, me and Dave were all
snicked.
titaniumed out. But yeah. Oh, and so
Weird. I know that sound
um,
effect. I don't even read the comics.
how Mel described it, because it's like crack. He has been at the door 3 times now, banging at it, saying, "Can we eat now? Can we eat now?" So my son is suffering because of you, Stool. He has to wait to eat because of you. So yeah.
Oh, blame me.
Yes,
Yeah, because I'm here for you.
you are convenient.
He's an
You have
inconvenient truth.
You have no idea. How much,
Yeah, there you go.
you have no idea how much difficulty I'm going through right now. I really, really am desperate.
What are you desperate
You're
for?
desperate over what?
Have you tried using the Konami code?
Up, down, left, right.
Can we mute Kate because she's a dick?
No,
I'm really
fuck you.
desperate.
What are you desperate for, Stool? Aside
I
from
really want my
something
special
super
friends.
kinky with mermaids.
I want my special friends to come to my door and bring me
What
food.
special friends?
You're gonna need some better
You have
drugs.
You have to pay the women up front, Stool. That's the problem. Remember,
Sex work is solid hard work, man, and they want at least
Hard
half down in the
Hard
front.
work. I get it. Hard work.
Hard work.
Sorry, I'm a child. You know
I
this.
really, really want a curry right now.
Now, here's something I've often wondered. Because honestly, I have no idea. When a guy goes and gets a hooker, or I suppose if a girl does too, do they kiss them or do they just fuck?
it's up to the hooker. They have
Okay.
their own rules. Their own set of rules.
Didn't you watch Pretty Woman? That's totally real life.
Okay, the only part of Pretty Woman I remember is that Roxette did that song that everyone liked.
It must have been love, but it's over now.
Yeah,
That one,
yeah,
yeah.
you know, Roxette, favorite band and all that.
Here's the thing, Kate. When you say everybody liked, you're basically
I mean, they
talking about-
played it on the radio 24/7 for like a year.
not
Yeah, the lady
criticising,
person has passed away a few years ago. That's,
Yeah, Marie Fredrickson, she died,
There
what
you
was it,
go.
December 19th, 2019.
Thing is, I'm not criticizing because I guess it's still my birthday, so I'm trying to be nice to Kate. But I think Roxette were fucking glorious and wonderful.
How do you feel about Howard Jones
Fucking brilliant.
and the Human League?
Oh, Mel, I do hate you very
Wait a
much.
minute.
Thank you for saying that.
Oh, okay.
You are
And do you
absolute-
feel scared? I do,
What,
but I
Dave?
won't stop and falter.
I'm always scared when you speak to me, Scientist and Mel, because you know things, so I'm saying nothing.
Wait, I want to know
But-
what Dave.
But
was-
to answer your
Dave
question,
just-
I love the
Stool.
Human League. What?
Okay,
Human
thank
League
you.
were
I
all-
love Stool have been winding me up about something, and I obviously didn't know them well enough. I now get something.
No,
Human
this is
League-
my annoying-
Human League, absolutely awesome. And I think if I bribe enough, I think I can persuade Kate to even like Human League. As for Howard Jones, well, he's a fucking dick.
Yes,
You
yes, he
know-
is.
I'm trying to remember because, like, Human League, they did something that was big in the 80s, didn't they?
They did several things.
Don't
Well,
fucking try. Don't even try to do this. You know what will happen.
Like,
and I'm not
I
gonna get-
swear they probably were in a couple of John Hughes movies, right?
Probably yes.
I swear I know that band.
Yeah,
not gonna
Human
get-
League. I'm
not gonna get Manda banned.
Born to
What?
make mistakes.
They did Don't You Want Me?
Don't you want me, baby? Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that,
right.
of course,
Okay.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do a cheeky experiment here. Okay.
I was
Scientists
working
and
as a
Mel-
waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You did that. You did it. Now let's do a cheeky experiment. Scientists and Mel just sang it. Somebody else
Not in tune.
just said the words. Let's see what happens when I do it. Are you ready for this, Manda? Are you ready to be baninated from YouTube forever?
Bananated. That sounds like a Steve Bannon
happy,
thing. I don't like
Are you
that.
ready? Come on.
It's
I need
from
some
Strong
beats.
Bad.
I need some beats. Come on.
I'm not fucking
1,
helping
2,
you.
3.
What song are you singing? We can't do beats unless you tell us what song you're singing.
Just stop pissing on my cornflakes, Mel. I was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. That much is true.
Okay, this is edging towards war crime.
Are you literally not turned on now? I mean, that was awesome.
Literally not.
I don't know,
And do
Dave.
you feel scared? I do, but I won't stop and falter.
That's the wrong
Your turn,
song.
Stool. You don't know the words? Oh my god!
I actually do, but I'm being very polite because Manda
Drunk?
will get her. Yeah, that's the
I don't
word.
care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care.
And if we threw it all away,
I'm just not going to get people bananated.
you
No,
are
just
so.
admit
You
it,
just.
Stool. No, admit it, Stool. You are too drunk and kind of a pussy. Admit it. Admit it.
A little bit.
I admit nothing. You know, I will admit to many things, and here's an admit. Okay. A few days ago, I spent way too many hours listening and practicing to sing to a musical song. I did that.
Bye.
Menon.
And
So-
what song and for whom, Stool? Like, if you're gonna tell a fucking story, tell a fucking story. You know, I just realized I have my headphone in, so like literally all my neighbors can hear me just yelling at my computer right now and nothing else.
I
So,
don't like it when people keep
Crazy.
saying literally. Stop doing that.
Shut the fuck up, Stool.
I think
So-
you should sing Andrew Lloyd Webber song, Stool. Go.
I think you're correct.
Jesus Christ Superstar. Have at it.
Jesus Christ, superstar.
You know,
Come
the
on.
one I was practicing, the one I
Have you
was
seen Tim Minchin
practicing,
in
and
that? That's fantastic.
he's very funny. The one I was practicing, Scientism Mel, was the famous Colt song.
The
The
what?
famous cock song? What? Detachable Penis
I
by
did not
King
say
Missile?
famous cock song.
I love
That's
that
not what
song.
The cock song. Was it about Jeff Bezos? Because he put one in space recently.
I said. You seem to keep saying one. You keep saying cock song, Mel. No, the Colt song.
You keep saying cockless, you dick. So
Like
Colt
I'd like to teach the world to sing.
Coke. I thought I heard colt there, like a small horse.
Oh, see, I was
Well, we-
hearing cult like
I heard
Scientology.
cult.
We could
Yes, I
totally
heard what
do
you
that
heard.
one. I'd like to teach the world to sing in
I'd like to
perfect
teach-
cockletty.
I don't know. Ever since you said musical, all I can think of is I am the very model of a cartoon individual. My animation's comical, unusual, and whimsical. I am adept at finding gags, comedic theory I have read, from wicked jokes and stupid puns to anvils that drop on your head. That's all I can think of.
So all I've got
Pirates
is
of
they've got
Penzance, but
the
cartoon version.
mustard out.
It's she's describing her. I love
Well,
it.
no. It's I ripped that directly from Animaniacs.
Yes.
But it
Yes, you
sounds
did. But that's
nice to
okay. I
describe
appreciate
you in
it.
your
Yeah,
animation,
from the
so-
HMS Yakko.
Yep.
You will get very massive leisure points, Kate, if you can do the other version about the periodic table.
What you,
Which
you want me
one?
to do the Elements song by Tom Lehrer?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, you should.
I don't. I'm sorry. I only know about half of the Masochism Tango. What do you want from me?
Even I
Okay.
don't know the periodic table like song, and I teach chemistry. So,
I mean, I know Yakko's World, but everyone's heard me do it before, so why bother?
yeah. And also there's the Pinky and the Brain song about the brain, the different parts of the brain. I don't know the words to that.
And, I know Wacko's America, but I keep getting the verses out of order.
I kind of want to sing what Nerdy just said in side chat, to be honest. But I mean, this is a massive bunny nation. But I really want to do it. I did tell you, Manda, I did tell you not to go live.
I would expect your Stool to change that from sing to ring, but that's just anyway.
I kind of said it. Don't
you could probably get a device to put on the penis to make it whistle when you go. You know what I mean?
Holy shit!
I like how you said
it could whistle every time you relieve yourself. That could be a thing.
So like, I stumbled across the fact that people like tattoo.
Why would you give them ideas?
Which I didn't know was a thing. Even though I have my own ink, I really like tattoos and stuff, but I didn't realize people actually tattoo their dicks. So I went to go look at some really bad idea. I stumbled across like body modification ones. So this guy had like,
and you have to share it.
Yes, because no. So okay, so we have this rule. I have this rule with my best friend that like I have to share it. I couldn't with him. I felt bad. So yes, I had to share it with someone. So it fucking went to you, Dave. I am sorry. Okay.
Thing is, I've seen those like decades before I knew any of you. I've seen photos like that, and it haunts me to this day.
God. Fucking
people are weird. Did you hear about that one guy who kept injecting his dick with like saline until it was about the size of a baguette?
Oh my gosh.
Terrifying. I saw not just photos but video of it, and I was like, why? It looks like a gigantic pig in a blanket.
Wait, you said this was years ago. Is this before
you
found out you were gay?
No, this was quite a bit after.
It's okay to have morbid fascination with genitalia, particularly even if you're not like sexually interested in it. Just somebody who does something crazy to their penis. That's worth looking at. Going, what the heck are you doing?
Here's the thing. You remember how after Wayne's World, everyone and their hamster tried to have a cable access show? Well, there was this one guy in Seattle. I forget what his name was, but it was some weird pun on dicks. And he would show porn late at night. And I was having insomnia. I'm flicking through, and I find this guy and he's got these people getting their junk pierced. And one of them was someone I knew from the Art Institute. So I saw him in class the next day. I'm like, now I know what you did, what you're up to. But then I figured what the hell and saw what was up the next night, and it was these people doing weird genital mods. And after about 3 or 4 months, I noticed they'd kicked him off. I had insomnia again. And I'm like, wow, okay, it's someone else, like a cooking show now or something. It was weird. But that's why I saw this body mod shit.
I mean, that's fair.
Admittedly,
I think it was Richard Head. I think he called himself.
Richard Head.
Dickhead.
You know what was the weirdest thing, though, too, is to put a huge point on how similar my child and I are. I brought it up to him and he was like, oh yeah, I just found this a couple days ago. And he shows me a video of a guy who was tattooed to look like a clown and was talking about how he had I don't know, it's fucking creepy as fuck. Even has fake hair and stuff, and I don't, and the mouth, the red mouth, and so and he made his dick look like a barbershop pole.
I don't understand that.
No, I don't either. But he was literally in the video had just come out 2 days earlier, so he had stumbled upon it at the same time as me. I'm like, Jesus Christ, we were way too much.
I hate clowns so much. I have a phobia of clowns, and it's terrible.
He had actually dated women. 2 women had broken up with him because of his body mods, but they had started dating when he he was already a clown when they started. Who is looking at this
I mean,
person with a clown face.
that's not a life partner, is it? Unless you're into that same thing too, and you get the clown tattoo makeup, maybe.
That's some seriously specific like intos right there, you know?
Yes, it is kind of.
Like,
Oh my
that's going to be really tough to find someone who's also into that. I don't know. If I were ever to even consider a facial tattoo, I'd have to be like so independently wealthy. We're talking like George Lucas wealthy, where it's like I'll never have to worry about money ever again. And so then I'd consider a face tattoo.
See,
you know?
I'm in academia.
If I ever had to get a job again, if I ever had to interview for something again, you know, a face tattoo could get in the way. You know,
I mean,
so the face tattoos anyway. So.
I mean, it's kind of like how when the whole meme that was going around about Dumbledore, how he used to, Jude Law, who's very, very pretty. I'm just saying, in nice 3-piece suit, dressed as Dumbledore. And so Dumbledore went from dressing in a nice 3-piece suit to like bathrobes with glitter. I mean, it is just like this meme was going around going, what happened to Dumbledore? Why did he start dressing this way? Tenure. That's what happened. So I can't get face tattoos until I get tenure. Then I can go full Dumbledore. But until then, no.
Am I the only person who doesn't think that Harry Potter and that dragon thing, they're not documentaries? They're
they are not
real.
documentaries.
I didn't even really like the movies that much.
I mean, I am kind of Harry Potter, so
I'm House Slytherin.
Oh,
Snape all the way,
Manda.
man.
Yeah,
Potions master.
I think
I need to ask Manda a thing.
Yes.
I need to ask Manda a thing. I'm not nosy, but I did notice the other day that you mentioned about you and your wonderful child thing, that you obviously we know this, that you're very into Star Wars and what have you. That's cool. Yay.
Yes.
Are you still, correct me if I'm wrong, are you still playing the thingamajig?
Are you talking about a Darth Vader dildo, Stool?
I don't know how to say this because it's not a correct thingamajig, but
it sounds like you're
Are you still
sharing
playing that
personal
thing?
information.
I don't like the video game that we play.
I'm asking you a question.
I don't know what thing you're talking about, Stool.
Does it start with Hitachi?
Yes, that's what I'm wondering, because they do have those Hitachi ones that look like they have lightsabers, and they also
I've got two things to say about this. Firstly, this is a very
From
serious
the
question
available
because
data, the mental image I have is really X-rated.
Yeah, it should be.
here's the important
Dave,
SWTOR.
find that and send it to Kate.
But is it
Isn't it-
waterproof? That's the question. Is it waterproof and rechargeable? Because
No,
I have that.
The better
Plug-in
Hitachi
ones are better.
ones are the plugins, so
Much more power, much more fun.
yes.
Waterproof
Okay.
and rechargeable.
Kate, these people are all talking to each other. Shall you and I go somewhere else and do the jiggy?
All right. So
That
go
sounds
ahead.
very X-rated, Stool.
Please explain to me what the fuck you're talking about. What are we still playing?
So you and your big child thing, you still play that thing that you've
Yeah,
that
we
thing
still
that you've got.
play Star Wars.
Doing that.
S-
You're talking about
SWT.
kids.
Help me out here, Dave, for fuck's sake. What is the name of that MMO that she plays?
Moist.
Oh my gosh.
Super moist if you're Betty Crocker.
I don't- Second Life,
Manda,
PCUO,
kick everybody out right now except me and Kate.
No,
Warcraft.
Actually,
we don't play
let's
Warcraft.
let Mel stay.
Is it a Star Wars game? Stool.
You
Stool
said on
doesn't know
Twitter that-
anything.
You said on Twitter that you still played it with your big thing that you
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Wet.
I do.
Soaking.
Yes. In fact, we spend strangely enough, even though my kid
Soggy. Oh,
is 17
soggy.
years old, We spend
Dripping
a lot of time together
delicious.
playing games and stuff like that. He's making
Finger licking good.
You know what? Never mind.
You know,
Let's just let them go.
Yeah, I'm absolutely sure that everything you were saying there, Amanda,
Flurferific.
I'm listening to you,
KFC
Amanda.
mashed potatoes and gravy.
You
Well,
guys just
Amanda,
made this a porn
everything you're
channel,
saying
you
is
know?
really interesting, and I promise you, I'm not ignoring
The
you.
cream in the middle of a Twinkie.
Please, Stool wants to talk about his lightsaber.
Is it
Does
full
it
of light
glow,
though?
Stool? Does it glow?
If it does, you should go check that out for radiation poisoning.
You know what? I'm just going to put this out here. I've done it before because
Do
I'm not
not
shy.
get it out here.
Yes,
Is
No,
it
I've done it.
long, Stool?
Everybody has seen it, and Kate's definitely seen it, and she was impressed. Just going to say.
See what? No.
You
I
know
wish
damn
I
well.
had my dark saber.
You know
Damn
damn
it.
well that mine's bigger, don't you?
Oh my goodness. I have Mace Windu somewhere around here.
It's literally next to my left ankle. So never ever do this because I will win.
That's one that we don't have. We don't have maces or rays with Buckray.
It comes with its own sound effects, apparently.
Well,
You have to
and-
do the
yeah.
sound effects.
Zoom,
The-
zoom,
Oh,
zoom.
Like they had to.
Stool back.
One of the sexy things about the saber that I have, and I got it from the same place that Kate did. I know this as fact, and you can actually literally program the light, colors, and the sound effects, and that is very sexy. So
Is
I
it to
always
like
have
the music that you play? So if you were to put on like Boys to Men, I'll make love to you, and then the
Well,
lightsaber changes
I
colors.
could do
What?
something similar with my Hitachi.
Kind of you can do that actually, but not the way you mean. Like it doesn't have a microphone that can pick up ambient noise, but it does have something that will react to the sound that you put onto the chip that's on board. So you could actually have it do that if you put in like an MP3, but it might be too big for that.
Oh,
this is very true, and I'm impressed with Kate's nerdiness on this matter as always.
Well, what was
But hey.
funny, the people at Ultra Sabers, like everyone was going, "Oh my gosh, it's so difficult to work with the like custom saber noises and lights and stuff." I was like, "Really?" Because from the graphic I see, it looks just like editing video. It's just points on a timeline. They're like, "Oh no, it's really hard." I get the software. I'm like, "What are you kidding me? This is easier than editing in Premiere."
Oh,
people don't know things. That's what I found out when I tried to go to Best Buy to get them to fix my desktop, and I had to explain to them what things meant.
Okay, I asked them to repair the GPU on my computer at Best Buy, and when they called me and said it was ready, I get there and they hadn't even loaded the drivers yet, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, I had to explain to them what SSD meant. The poor girl that was at the counter. I'm like, "You need a new hard drive." I'm like, "No, I don't. There's two. The other one has well over a terabyte. Could you please put the OS on that hard drive? Here's an external hard drive to save my data." "Well, if we put the OS on there, it's going to erase your hard." I'm like, "That's why I gave you the external hard drive. You put it on there, and then you put the operating system there. And then you carry
Science
it
isn't Mel.
over."
I've been doing science for longer than you have.
Wait! Shut the fuck
And
up, Stool.
I've-
No, Stool. Shut the fuck
I've
up.
got
No.
data. Oh shit! It's her.
So anyway, my kid. We have to wrap up in 10 minutes because my kid has now come 5 times and begged. So
Fair enough.
everybody say their happy birthdays to Stool.
Happy birthday, Soul!
Muted now.
I'm glad your parents fucked. Your continued
Shove it up
mortal
your bum,
existence pleases
Stool.
me, pitiful earth creature.
Yeah. What Diana said.
Why do you think it's next to his bed?
What?
I also had an SSD, but I prefer the Rebels to the Empire, so I gave away the Superstar Destroyer and took a Blockade Runner or two.
Nice. I appreciate everybody coming by, everybody that came on, and everybody that came to the chat. I know it was last minute, and also
I really don't, because I was doing really good in SimCity, and I was almost reaching
You
a certain
literally
level.
just no, fuck your face, Stool. You literally were like, yeah, I was just about to do a stream for my own birthday, so fuck you trying to say that you were busy and we interrupted something. Fuck you.
You wear a penis around your neck.
It is a space shuttle, and my son has one too, and go fuck yourself. They're beautiful. You're just jealous. Jealous. Happy birthday, Stool.
Yeah.
Get you a curry and stop being a crotchety old man,
Yeah.
Stool.
I will get myself a curry. I am going to do that. But before I'm totally going to do that, even though I can't afford it. Not hinting, I really can't. But I really do want a curry. And I've got to do science now. I really have to. You can't see it on the camera because mine is so big. That's what she says. So fuck you, Kate. Mine is bigger, heavier, longer, lengthier.
And uncut.
You dirty bitch.
So probably. All right.
That was a good joke. That was a very good joke.
You got any last words, Dave? Are you even still there? No. All right.
Good night.
Cool.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. Yeah, happy birthday, Stool, and thanks everyone for coming. I will try to get more streams up soon.
Yay.
So,
And
but I'm
heck, I'll
usually
probably
with
see some of
Kate
you at
and-
movie night tonight anyway.
And I'm usually with Kate and Diana on Sundays, so
Yay.
hang out. But thank you, Mel, so much. Welcome to the first time to my channel. I hope you come back.
It was cool
tonight.
being here. You guys take it easy, man.
Thanks. Good night, everyone. See if this works.
And before you all go
Night.
and do really sexy things, this is just for Kate. If you look at the tip,
You said to do a sexy thing, I did a sexy thing.
Okay. Night.